Hello, it's Dave and Zachary. We are at Chrysler's at Carlisle, also known as the Chrysler's Nationals in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. It is July 11th, 2025. Starting off with this Chrysler Imperial, which is one imposing presence. It's rare to see vehicles of this vintage on a car show, especially here. Not too many pre-54 cars that arrive, but we'll take a walk around and see what else is here. It's the 100 year of Chrysler celebration, so there's quite a few of the older ones. And we'll swing over to the Expo Center later, probably a separate video, and take a look at what's over there. Some turbine cars, which I'm sure will be a highlight, and we'll see what else. Good. Thank you. So Zachary, what makes this show kind of unique for you this time?
Well, this is the first time we're bringing the Valiant. This is the first time I've brought any car here, actually. So we have it displayed over with the early Valiant Barracuda Club here, and we'll be making our way over there, I think, towards the end of the video. So yeah, we'll get to see that. It's very exciting, but I'm glad we were able to bring it.
Yeah. Well, there were a few early Valiants, which were surprised. 60, 61, 62, all represented, and
yeah,
as well as several Barracudas. Wow, is this incredible? I think the four-door hardtops are just amazing. I mean, the two doors get most of the love, but the four-door hardtop is astounding. It's all a DeSoto display here. There was a black DeSoto, 59 DeSoto also, that was here earlier. I think they probably have headed out for the day. Yeah, let's take a look. It's a black 58 Plymouth Belvedere, owned by my friend John. So I remember being very excited in 1995. There were 3 cars here, Zach, that had fins. Now we're probably in the 100 plus range. It's gotten substantially more busy and more crowded.
That's what they said. They're expecting this to be a record-breaking year.
Record-breaking, yeah. So it's over 3,000 last year. Christine. Oh, that's a good air conditioning system there. This is Eric's car. What I like particularly about this is it has a lace paintwork on the roof, which is done by laying lace actually right on the paint, spraying through it, and then removing it. Not an easy process to do, as you can imagine. So we'll take a look through here, and then should we bounce through the Survivors, or do you think that's going to be too crowded?
No, I think we can do it.
Okay.
Here, we'll go up and then kind of loop back through, and I think that'll work.
Okay. We start at this end. There's some surf wagons. There's definitely been a resurgence in wagons. I mean, at some auctions, wagons are selling for more than convertibles. So this is the Mopar Survivors tent. All these cars are in substantially original condition, maybe a few touch-ups here and there. But these are cars that have not been restored, but have managed to survive all this time. Some were impeccably maintained over time, and others were tucked away. Lots of stories of elderly people who stopped driving and just parked them in the garage and left them set. There's a 59 Chrysler Windsor Spring Special.
Remember they were pushing the car home?
It's a 74 Dodge Monaco, I think. Definitely got the Blues Brothers front end look going there.
I was there. ACA magazine was
For anybody who's restored a car, you know how hard it is to get them into this kind of condition, but I think a lot of people forget how hard it is over time to keep them in this condition. You know, cars are often seen as, you know, a utilitarian purpose. You drive them, you kill them, and you get another one. So it's rare that some of these survive as well as they have. We're leaving the tent, and looks like we hit the AMC section. We'll swing up this way and back down past the Cudas and Challengers here. An AMX performance, the equivalent pony car, like the Javelin. It was the high-end performance car. And of course, the high-end performance of the Gremlin. The Gremlin X with the, I forget what size motor that is. It's not 403, I think, but it is a V8. And that moves the little car rather quickly.
Yeah, well, I wanted to go the last time they had, but it just didn't work out. So this year, when I heard last year that they were planning to do this year, I'm like, okay, that's my deal.
Ooh, I don't know if we can get that on frame, but it's I forget what that's called, the big twin rotor.
Oh, they have military bases.
Oh, that is correct. There is the Carlisle Barracks. In the background is the grandstands. And let's swing back down this row. Quite a bit of muscle and color to this. A lot of the high impact colors. And like Challengers and Cuda and Challengers, basically, as you can tell by the shape, the new Challengers are definitely the inspiration for the older ones are definitely the inspiration for the new ones, as you can see. Would love if they brought back a special edition Plymouth Cuda, but I think that's more wishful thinking at this point that they'll reintroduce a Plymouth, even if it's a high performance.
Like before I left my house, it's like, let me just make sure the hotel is the flights are always every time.
You gotta love the CUDA grills.
That one,
Gills, CUDA gills.
I booked late. Kevin was all mad at me. The flight, I had a middle seat to San Fran. Checked every day.
Did you do that for another trip too? When we went to you booked late. Or
Yeah, Moab I booked late too. So I took
So Zach,
Uno or
pink car, yes or no? Oh,
Yeah.
modern Hemi stuck in there. Okay. Depends on.
Well, I think very. There are a few instances where things can look good, but it's kind of hard to find. Like, it has to be a very high performance vehicle, or else
Okay.
it's just gonna be.
So, like, say this particular pink one that we're coming up on here. Is this a car Zachary would drive to school?
That's more magenta, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, yeah. I'm partially colorblind, so
Maybe.
I'll buy that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a
Or
yes.
like a beet, like, dilute beet juice or something. You know what I'm talking about? If you stain something with beet juice.
That happens to me so often.
No, like if you stain like fabric with beet juice, it'll kind of look like that.
Okay. I have not done that. I have not actually stained anything with beet juice, but I will take your word for that. Let's swing through here and we'll take a look. Next row. Move into some larger cars. You pick a direction, Zach.
And start left and circle.
Okay. Yeah, good idea. Moving into the Challengers. As we mentioned, this is a 3,000 plus car show. It is about 3,000 plus degrees. So I don't think we're going to be walking the whole thing today. So if you could hear the announcements, the president of Chrysler is actually on her way. Flight was delayed, but she will be doing a big presentation and a question and answer session. So being the 100th anniversary of Chrysler, it will be pretty interesting to hear not only what they've looked back on, but where Chrysler, in her opinion, will be headed. So Zach, I think we covered this before, but EVs, yes or no?
If it's a sensible EV that has like an industrial electric motor attached to the back, right, and it's serviceable, and it's not ridiculous and overly complex, then I think it's fine. But if it's like a Tesla EV or any of these ridiculously overcomplicated, unnecessary, unserviceable, terrible ones, it's not a good option, in my opinion.
Okay. Let's see. It's a little bit of a treat for the engine here. You would not have expected to see the blown Hemi under the hood there, but okay, we'll swing back down this row here, and we'll be back into the. There's a couple of military vehicles there and some Challengers.
Oh, it must be for a 300. That's what it's for.
For a 300 grill or
New York.
deck lid. Okay. So
Oh, not the grill. The
deck lid. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we were trying to figure out what a certain deck lid was in the car corral or the parts meet earlier. Beautiful 300s. I still think that's better than a minivan. What do you? No. Make a great camper. Michigan State Police car. So I don't know, I'm gonna lift this way up here, but if you look way over the top of the yellow cars, that's still vehicles in the car corral here. And that building in the distance are way back behind there in equal distance. Okay, so Zach, another question. Someone says you could pick one of these Challengers or one of the new Challengers and take it home with you today. What would you choose?
I don't think that's even really a question. It has to be one of these Challengers.
Okay.
Yeah. The new ones are electric, right?
Oh, not okay. Let me rephrase that. One of the newer Challengers.
I'd still go with one of these, actually. They have more character.
More character. Okay. I accept that. That's good.
Yeah, like a very ordinary face or something. But it was funny. I sent it to you.
Down past this intersection here, it's the manufacturer's midway. There's a lot of different reproduction parts and supplies manufacturers. Has booths, tents, and displays set up. Chrysler's down there with, what did they say, is some stow and go challenge with the minivan? I'm not sure what that is.
But the guy kind of every year I'm finding out something new about it.
But I imagine something with the stow and go. They're also generally do test drives, and I don't know if they're doing the Hellcat thrill rides. I thought I heard them earlier. Did you hear them mention that at all, or? I don't know if they'd still be.
I didn't hear them mention anything about it, so I don't know.
I don't know if they would still be doing the that as a promotion when they don't have that engine anymore as a an option. Okay, what side? Which should we swing down? And
Well, I guess we can go here.
yeah, we'll bounce across some newer cars. The Malaise area. Malaise era. Like I said, it's 3,000 degrees. These are the 70s cars are often overlooked, but still gaining in popularity. and pretty collectible. True, they are not muscle cars in the 1960s terms, but they are still quite a bit of get up and go, even for an emission strangled car. Now into some race cars. I think the McCandless's booth is down here, the legendary Herb McCandless. There's also some factory race teams, the Golden Commandos and the Ram Chargers from Plymouth and Dodge respectively. There were factory teams competed against each other and took what they learned on the racetrack and brought it to the engines that you could get at the dealership. Here's Herb McCandless's display. Not only is he an incredible racer and engine builder, but he's also a big collector of forward look cars and we'll swing over here and take a look at the Midnight Express. Was the another version of the Little Red Express, and pretty rare. I think I've only seen one or two of them, if I'm not mistaken. And then there was the Warlock version as well. So the Little Red Express was actually interesting because as a truck, it could get past some of the fuel economy and emissions regulations that were choking the automobiles, and therefore you ended up with a performance truck that could easily outrace a Corvette. I don't imagine GM was very happy about that.
Fairgrounds and our event this weekend. The Carlisle PA Fairgrounds are home to some of the largest classic and adventure car events in the world. To learn more about this and other events on our season schedule, visit CarlisleEvents.com. At this time, Carlisle Events would like to recognize and thank you, as well as many of our great business partners, for helping make this and every season before it possible.
I don't know if we'll get all the way up on the hill there, but as we turn around,
workshop or storage facility,
if you look at that flagpole up there,
longer and look better. Don't sell for less. Learn more at MortonBuildings.com.
yes,
Introducing
that
the
is a
official
tank.
collector car insurance provider of Carlisle Events, American Collectors Insurance. Rated B provides top-rated insurance.
There's also a
including
Chrysler
repair shop of
Hemi-powered
choice,
air
a great
raid
value
siren.
coverage and more for your collector vehicles, classic cars, and classic motorcycles. Visit the American Collectors Insurance tent to learn more about insurance tailored for the collector community, often saving up to 40% compared to standard auto insurance. Do you have cracked, ugly concrete in your garage, basement, pool deck, or anywhere?
Zach, do you have cracked, ugly concrete in your garage?
Not really. Hopefully it stays that way.
Okay.
Call the Epoxy Floor Experts today at 833 to get epoxy. The AMSOIL Ultimate Oil Change makes changing your oil a breeze.
Now, I could swing over because this is kind of interesting. Now, earlier when coming in, Eric said, oh wow, there's a neon. Surprisingly, that's the largest group of cars that's here. Year after year, they tend to win the club challenge of the most vehicles. The 2GN.org, second generation Neon, tends to bring over 200 vehicles. Well, many people just look at them as a small economy car. They actually can be quite the performance car, and even had SRT versions. And they're a good choice for a small race car or a fun car for the street. Okay, we're getting up to the corner here. You want to loop around? We got, what do we got over here? Some Durangos and trucks, and new and old are all welcome. So Zachary, you feel like climbing up the hill and looking down, or do you want to swing around down here and see some of the older?
Well, for the video, I think it will work best if we did the part that's down here and then the hill tomorrow or something like that.
Good idea. Okay. We'll kind of go through. See some miscellaneous. See a K-car limo up on the hill there. Oh, here we go. Some unusual cars you don't see every day. The Plymouth Prowler. And yes, those were factory cars that you could go to a dealership and pick up. In the 90s, Chrysler decided that they were a little tired of the Euro style, most cars look the same bubble style, and came out with some pretty interesting designs. The Crossfire, the PT Cruiser, the Prowler, the Viper. They definitely took the opportunity to stretch the envelope a bit.
But I love that purple color.
Push the envelope, stretch the envelope. Stretch the boundaries, push the envelope. Something involving an envelope.
All right, again, we'd like to thank everybody for sticking around and having a great time with us. 100-year of Chrysler celebration going on. We have got an expo center that is lined up with an amazing display of vehicles, the history of Chrysler, down to Walter B. Chrysler's own toolbox. I mean, it is a once in a lifetime. So you definitely want to take a trip over to Expo. At 5 o'clock, there'll be a guided tour through the display with Dave Marchioni of the Detroit Historical Society and Bill Adams, Chrysler historian. Sometime this weekend, you've got to check it out. We are so absolutely pleased to have the CEO of Chrysler coming today to sit down and meet and got your event directory in your hand, or download the Carlisle Events app so you know what's going on and where.
Okay, so Zach, you said about using Movie Maker to stitch together these two videos because I don't have my computer here. Never done that. Oh, is that another new Valiant?
Oh, was it the 60 we saw over there? It must have moved over.
Okay. Oh, the performance or modified one.
Another first generation.
Oh, there we
first
go.
generation Valiants this year.
Okay. Oh, that's a Lancer.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Their slant 6 looks funny. Looks like 2 slant 4s stuck together. A little resto modded interior there. There's a little better look at the tank up there. So he is from the different class, but he moved over, so that's cool. There's Dan's wagon and Zachary's 61.
It's laying under the Viper.
Is that a little yellow tag, or it says that they took a picture of your car? And you can go and have the picture printed.
Oh. Sure.
Want to hold the picture or the thing up, so yes, you have your event photo taken. I don't know how many people do that these days. Back when, you know, taking pictures cost money, probably a lot more.
Is it on film or something, or why is it?
No, they probably just print it for you, maybe with like a border that says Carlisle or something, but
It's a fun souvenir.
fun souvenir. Now we can swing this way into the trucks a bit.
What would you like that to say for tomorrow for when we go to the news guy?
That's a good idea. Did you want to maybe we pause and go over to the indoor display with the 100 years and check out the turbine cars?
Sounds good.
On our right here is the women's oasis. A lot of crafts and different things that generally appeal more to the ladies. Is that the shuttle? Do you want to get the free shuttle?
Oh, that's all good.
That is cool. It's not too far of a walk. Okay, so Zach, you're gonna tell me how to do editing right on the phone, huh? Without a mouse.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is an easy thing?
Yes.
For those of you into that kind of thing, I was a Pinnacle Studio user for about 25 years. But that's since abandoned, so now I'm kind of learning the ropes of DaVinci Resolve.
There's one like this with the ground up.
Yes, a fully pinned hood like that with no hinges was a factory option. I forget the code. I think it might be A12. But it was a lift-off hood, which allowed easier engine access for racing or just to be like ultra cool, because you know that is pretty cool. Now the poles that are holding it up were not factory, but it makes it easier to display it without having to put blankets on your roof and putting the hood there, or having it on the ground where someone will inevitably step on it, or leaned against the car where it will inevitably fall over. I'll take a quick pause here, go up top and get a view of the field from up above. You can get a bit of the idea of the scale of the event from here. This is about a third. There's some section down over the hill behind that orange semi I saw a minute ago. And off in the far distance is all parts vendors. The long white tent in now the center of the photo is the survivor's tent, with the grandstands in the center of the dividing line between the swap meet and the car show. So it's quite the large show, over 3,000 cars generally, and they're saying it's going to be a record-breaking year, so I'll be interested to see what the total is. We'll mark it down in the comments. Okay, we'll pause here and take a walk over to the 100 Years of Chrysler display, which is right outside of Gate 3 and across the street. What do you say, 200 yards, 300 yards away? It's not too far. But rather than bore you with just Dave and Zachary crossing the street, we'll pause and pop back when we're over at the display.
All right, that's the end of part one. Hope you enjoyed. Tomorrow we'll be going up the hill and we'll be looking at some of the newer models. And I hope you enjoyed. We hope you liked the video.
Yep, remember to like and subscribe if you'd like to be notified of our new videos as they go live. Take care.